Let's do it.
It's working. And we're live. Oh my goodness. How many minutes? Only 5 minutes late. Usually I set it for 6:35 and I didn't, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I think I'm set up pretty good here.
Can you hear me? I don't know if I need headphones or not.
I can hear you and I don't hear me, so that's good. And here we are on a Monday, second time doing a Monday. Let's see if people remember that we're here.
I know, right?
Right. Oh my goodness, I've been so busy doing the magic boxes today. Today's the first, so I do a video for everybody that buys a magic box. Hi, Kate.
Hey, Kate.
And then I'm trying to get everything done so I have a project I'm going to be doing and I need a couple of days. And I did do one thing. I bought a new camera and it's in quarantine, you know, me, the scientist. I'm like, that stays there for 3 days. It is really neat. It's going to be for the cemeteries. It's, I didn't get the one with the stabilizer that you go around with, but this one is really good. And, it's got night vision and will be, not only will I be doing my house, which seems to have a lot of activity lately, but we'll have it for the, when I go out on location. So I'm so excited to have this camera.
Lovely. Yeah.
Sorry about the cough.
Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you. I forgot to tell you. I'm gonna be in Poway tomorrow, so I'm gonna swing by your house so you can throw that shirt at me.
Oh yes, that'd be great. I also have a necklace for you, Moon and Stars.
That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness.
Okay. I just have to find it. I will find it. Hi,
no
Wendy.
worries. No worries, Mama. No worries. No worries.
I'm sure I have lots of stuff, but yeah, because I had that for you, and I want you to have one of the Valentine shirts that we're going to be giving away. So I have it down on the two events. So it'll be next week, Monday and Tuesday. We're giving T-shirts away.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'll wear mine. I'll definitely wear mine. Hi, Wendy. Wendy has her violet drink from Starbucks.
Oh,
Starbucks.
What's the violet part of it?
They have so many.
I have my cheap unnamed
Herguni
Diet Cola in my cup. You know, I got stupid juice in here.
I know. I'm drinking water. I had Starbucks this morning, and I'm like, but I love that stuff. You know what, Debbie? They have my whole thing is acai. I love acai bowls. That's like my deal. That's my go-to. I haven't had one in so long because of, the pandemic. Everything was shut down, right? But they have at Starbucks, because they have one at the hospital, little kiosk. They have like a acai berry tea, something. I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but it looks really good.
Yep. Well, we need to now that maybe I know things freed up. I really wish it didn't. I really wish they were, we're in Southern California and they said, okay, everybody can go eat outside. And I'm like, can you guys just wait till we all get vaccinated, which, is going to be, like May here. But let me I need to get my cheaters on so I can see what you guys are saying.
I love it when you start squinting, Debbie. You're like, hold on.
I'm old. I am old.
The glasses, finally, you reach for your glasses. I love it.
They're this big.
It's good stuff. I love it.
I don't care. Kate says you're on lockdown. Well, we probably will get it again because people are crazy. We got Super Bowl. We got Valentine's Day. There's
so much traffic today. Keith and I had to go run some errands. Holy crap. I'm like, I was done. I was so done. I mean, the bank, everything was just like lines outside of buildings wrapped around traffic. Holy shnikey. It was horrible.
Well,
they stayed home.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, it's not like anybody was staying home before, but now it's like madness.
I was. I still am in COVID jail.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, I cannot believe these people. I mean, it's bad. I live in Escondido, so there's a lot of traffic as it is, but man, it was horrible.
Back. It's coming back. Well, I do have a story for you guys.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. If like it freaked me out.
Oh, I love
But
Debbie's stories, but this
yeah,
freaks
it was.
Debbie
It
out.
was. So you guys, let's talk about healing for a minute. Because it's something that we all need to do, and we need to continuously do it, whether you heal yourself, which is what I do. I have completely cured myself of a couple of things. And so every once in a while, I'll ask Archangel Raphael, I need some healing. Or when I'm clearing his space, bring in this and bring in some healing for that person, that person, that. You bring it in. Ask for it, right? We're supposed to ask for this stuff. So you guys notice me coughing. I have acid reflux, but it's actually not bad right now at all. But I went through like a month of it burning and burning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going out to doctors or hospitals or doing anything like this. But boy, that burn is not good for your esophagus. And so anyway, I was sitting on the bed, and I was having all this stuff happen. And I just really reached out to Archangel Raphael, and I said, bring me a healing for this. Bring me a healing for this. Thank you. Be in gratitude, but please ask them for help. So you ask certain angels certain things, or hey, everybody needs some healing. But I asked Raphael. So I'm watching TV. I seldom ever get to watch TV or sit on the bed and watch TV. And I was sitting on the bed. The bed's all made. I'm sitting on the bed, and I'm in regular clothes, and I'm watching TV. And thinking about healing and all this great stuff. And all of a sudden, it's like, like if you saw a laser go like this. Oh my God, it was this thick of energy hit me and went shoo straight down here.
Wow.
See if I can get up. It went straight down, and it scared me because you could feel the energy, and with it, has anybody ever had a panic attack, you guys, where your stomach drops and you get that scared feeling? It traveled down. That feeling went straight down, the energy, but it stopped. It stopped about here. And it scared me. I was like, what the heck? It's not a heart attack. It's not a whatever, but what just happened to me? So this big streak of energy went and just like, shoo, like that. And I went like, I'm okay. Everything good? Everything good?
Yeah,
I think
right?
everything's good. But I felt different. And then I go, okay, well, we'll just see whatever. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching TV, and all of a sudden, it didn't go all the way it was supposed to go. So it went shoom, and then all of a sudden, this energy went shoot. It did the rest of the way. And it was like the same unnerving energy shut down. And I was like, okay. Like, I really don't want to go to the ER. I really don't know what this is. But afterwards, I go, wait a minute. The burn is gone, and the burn is gone ever since.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Except for I get stuffed up because I should not drink this carbonated stuff. Debbie can't learn.
That's what happens. You feel better, and you're like, give me just a little sip.
Now I'm so addicted to this stuff. But it did. It went shoop down, and then it came back maybe 20 minutes later, 15 minutes later, and went the rest of the way. It was the freakiest thing. But we do know that when we're working with energy, when ghosts go through you and different things like that. And I had just not too long ago, about a month ago, put a video of me right after a ghost went through me and me telling what it felt like. So it's all energy. So when I put my hand on, as part of my psychic development class, I put out scratchers, lottery scratchers. We know what that is. Like those. And I can measure which ones are winners. It's easy. So but it's a different kind of buzz. It's a light buzz. Yep. And it goes like that. Yep. It goes like that. That's the winner. And so when a entity comes through me, that's like electricity balls, and it's so uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
And so this was a new one to feel like if you could take energy that was a panic attack,
Mm-hmm.
cold, cold, and it was cold, and just zip it down. That's what went into me. And I was like,
Wow.
wow, that's so cool. Now, when I healed my knee, so here's my knee, I grab the energy and just push it in, and I wouldn't feel any energy, but see it, the
Yeah.
color. Okay. And so that is like, uh, crazy. Can you read in coffee? I do a class in that. So, tea leaves and coffee and all kinds of
Mm.
different things like that. So you do that one? So, and thank you for coming from YouTube.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I,
That's lovely.
but I love wax scrying too. So wax scrying, anybody done that? Let's see.
No, I haven't.
Um, oh, Maurice, you just told on me.
I didn't
Every
put
life.
anything.
There, yes, Echo. Maurice, you're wrong. It's Coke Zero.
He's like, what's the difference?
I know. The
That's
taste.
too funny. I love it. I love them both. You and I are the same. I love them both.
Yeah. Well, doing tea. I use the black tea, or English
Mm-hmm.
breakfast tea, and that's pretty neat because you could just see the story. You just see the story,
Yeah.
and I think with coffee, it's a little bit harder because it's they're usually uniform and stuff like that. But wax scrying is a lot of fun. So you get a dark bowl. So you guys can go like to do they? I don't know if they still have World Market. Isn't that sad?
Online, you can order stuff online, but the stores are all
Oh,
closed
okay.
down. Isn't that
Oh, okay.
insane?
But you could get, they have a lot of with the rice bowls and stuff. They're dark, but I have dark brown bowls, and you want dark ones, and then you fill them full of water, and then I use regular candles. I might break them in half. You can go to the Dollar Tree, break them in half, and give one to everybody, and they can light it, and then they can drip it. And I like them to, clear the space and then ask for assistance from their guides and all that, and then drop it. And sometimes we'll do a dump. And
Oh,
a dump means you get a little tea candle and light it, let it go all
okay.
the way down, and then we dump it. And
Okay.
that's for fun.
I've
So,
never done it before. We're gonna have to do that. That's really interesting.
what's going on, Kimmy? They're being evil to you? You said your sister-in-law and your brother are being evil to me right now? Okay. All right. So, Kimmy, have I given you Protective Magic, the book Protective Magic? It'll tell you a lot of stuff you can do. First thing to do is Archangel Michael. Um, let me see where she's at. Let me bring her up. Archangel Michael, help me right now. Come assist me and defend me and keep me safe. Carla, do you have anything to say before I carry on?
No, just and I mean that's the best thing to do. I mean, call on the archangels to help you and to clear anything that's in the wind. I guess that's pretty much it. Call on your spirit guides. Yeah.
Do you have any crystals? So obsidian or black tourmaline, something like that. Um, Roses, rosemary, any herbs like that, because you could put those out as well. But I think my thing is that I clear the space, unless they're right there with you. If they're sending stuff to you, then you can go ahead and clear your space. Holy water, hematite, Maurice says.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're crying. Okay, well, this is what we can do. And we can just do something right now. Archangel Michael, please take all the warring angels that you can spare and go to Kimmy and take out that evil, take out anything bad right now. Go and assist her. And Kimmy, you say that too. You can say prayers. You can, let me think. I would put the crystals around. I would sage the house if you have something you can use. Otherwise, I want you to do this, Kimmy. If you have no holy water, I want you to get a jar. Okay, anything, mug, glass jar. I want you to put regular tap water in it. Then I want you to put your hand over it. And whoever your higher power is going to help you, okay? You put your hand over it and you say, I consecrate this water for the use of protection. And then in whose name? In the name of God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, whoever. Amen, you could say, or so mote it be, whatever. And it makes it holy, okay? So I consecrate this water and make it holy in the name of God. There you go. You've got instant holy water, which if you can put in a sprayer, you can spray around. If you don't have anything to smudge and put the smoke in the corners and all of that. And I'm a warder because I am Wiccan. So what I do is I put things in the corners. You can put, if you have children or animals, do not use salt for this. You can put little salt jars in the corners, or you can put just plain old rocks or terracotta tile, something like that, into the corners, and then just energize them. Just see that energy. The universe is full of energy, and see it go into that rock, and then establish that rock down like it would be rooted or staked into the ground, and bring the energy up and around your home, and do that in every corner. Okay. In
Florida
every corner.
water. Yeah.
Florida water. And put it everywhere, and see this white light go around your sphere. So a sphere around your home. Okay. So I'll say, I'll let me give you an example. God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, universe, archangels, good people on the other side, spirit guides, please come and help me. I ask that you clear my sphere. So think of that circle around your roof, down the other side, under your house, and around the other side. So clear my sphere of any negative energy. Take it to where it does no harm. Please, you guys, if anybody ever does this, don't tell them what to do with that energy. If they're going to put it in the ground or another dimension or whatever, like some of these healers do, let the angelics take it to where it does no harm. Fill it full of positive energy. Tell them, fill it full of positive energy. I want you to ask them for psychic awareness. So that will keep you on your toes, because we have this psychic alarm. And whatever, if you need healing, if you need strength, tell them to bring that energy and put it in and help you, okay? And that's what I do. May the white light of Jesus Christ surround and protect you, right? This is what I think the strongest thing you can do. And then start clearing your house.
Absolutely.
Kimmy. Okay, so you said that they make you feel like you don't matter. Are they living with you, or they're not living with you? Tell me that.
This is my whole thing too, is that if you absorb in every word that they say to you, that doesn't help you. That's just a reflection of themselves. So allow that, just send that stuff back to them. That belongs to them. That doesn't belong to you. So the more you let them control your upset, by upsetting you, that kind of thing, it's not worth it. I need to plug in my computer. Do you know where my plug-in is?
I deflect all the time. I'm good at it. So think about having this shield around you, and it can't get in. Yeah, we have to be careful about these people that want to take our self-confidence. And people are sending you good vibes right now. And Marie says, I have to get some Florida water, just because I got a cool label too.
Yeah.
I want that.
I love it. Yeah.
You can make your own crystal elixirs, you guys. And I remember seeing one in the library where somebody wrote that out. So you can go ahead and put water and put your obsidian in it, Apache tears, black tourmaline. Always put some clear quartz to boost everything. You can put that out in the sun. If you want to put it in the moonlight, you can, but I like it out in the sun. and charge it, and then use that water. If you can, but you know what? You can do it by consecrating that water that's in the jar, the cup, because that is powerful. It's what they do with it at church. So go, but you can go get it at church if you want. So somebody said hi, Keith. So Kimmy, when you feel like that, you can metaphysically. Remember I talk about physically, mentally, metaphysically. They are mentally abusing you. Okay. And so we have to physically, what can we do? Get away from them. I have asked relatives, let me tell you that, but not Brett.
Not Brett.
Not Brett, not our fan.
Yeah.
But so physically you do what you can to get them out of your life or away from you. Mentally, don't let them get to your head. And metaphysically, I want you to go to Psychicfixes and ask me for protective magic. Oh, Brett's watching.
Brett's laughing. He's stalker. He's like not commenting.
I know, not telling you what to say. You are so famous. You know you are YouTube.
We knew you were there. We knew you were there, Brett.
So Kimmy, and metaphysically, go ask me for protective magic and I'll send it to you after the show. And it will give you every kind of way that you can do to clear your home. But you need to know and believe that Archangel Michael, the angelics, and you and your sphere that you put up can be safe from anything that Kate's her biggest fan.
Crisscross applesauce is in the house, man.
Yeah, he is.
Just be like crisscross applesauce. Don't let it bother you. Just you know what? Just let them be who they are, and you be who you are. That's it. The moment you allow somebody else to control your emotions is the moment that you have to really stop and look deep within yourself and say, am I really? I mean, what am I putting out there? What am I giving off? But if you know you're a good person and you know that they're shitty people, then you know what? You're already winning. Duh, winning. I'm kidding. But you know what? When you look at it, you have to really look at your own energy, Kimmy. There's so many out there. This is what I do on my Saturday shows. We have so much to offer. We are such wonderful people in our own way. But we always let the bad things come to us, like the words, everything. All that stuff just sticks to us. When in reality, we're none of that. Don't ever let anybody else mold you into something that they are within themselves. Don't let somebody control your emotions, because you know what? You are all you. This is all me. Nobody can control this but me, and how I react to somebody who tries to say horrible things to me, or just whether it's a look, an emotion, a vibe that they give, whatever it is. That's their stuff to deal with. It has nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing to do with you. Okay? So you got to just let that go. Whatever their deal is, that's on them. Yeah, see, there you go. Yes, believe in yourself, not the rest of the world. Put that up there. There you go. From the word of the applesauce, the house of the applesauce.
The house of applesauce.
That's right.
Kimmy, at this point, when I see you say how you feel about yourself, this is what I have to tell you. When we have somebody that browbeats us, that makes us feel little, well, it's them. It's what's in them that's broken. But when you have this and you feel like this, please, you need to reach out to counseling, because sometimes people need to hook up with somebody that can bring back that strength. And that convincing you that you're not, and getting you healed and mended, because these people are trying to break you. So, and I know what it's like to be a really strong personality, and I'm lucky that way, but I know when there's people that it's just too much. So if it gets too much, you make sure that you reach out and you get some counseling and somebody to talk to, but somebody that will build you up and help you get through this, because this is so wrong. You have to get that little ire up and like, how dare they try to do this to me?
Sometimes, you know what? Maybe they just aren't meant to be in your life. You need to look at that perspective too, because you know what? If you have people in your life that are tearing you down and not building you up, guess what? They don't belong in your bubble. They don't belong in your, they're not a part of, they're not your tribe. They're not your people. And I say that so many times to people. It's like, you know what? If you have people that build you up and they're there by your side, what, through the good, the bad, and the ugly, guess what? Those are your people. That's your
That's
tribe.
your family. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And if you're getting around people that are just tearing you down because shit ain't got, it's not right in their life, that you can't own that, honey. Nobody can own that. So we hope that helps you. We bless you and we leave you with that. Okay.
Right. Wow. We are family. We all sing it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you
Why
know what?
not?
And this is the thing too, is that sometimes it's hard to walk away from family. It's hard to
I did it.
think that
I did
family.
it.
Well, yeah, it's hard to think that family would want bad for us, or you know what I mean. But always think about that. Always think about that. There are always going to be people out there that are going to be on your side, right? Until shit gets too good for you. They're like, hey, no, I want you to do good, but don't do better than me.
Oh my gosh. I have had so many people lately, and I have a really good heart.
Yes,
And I want everyone to be successful and metaphysically raise this world up to a high vibration and have healing. And
yes,
yet I have people that I help, incredibly help, just tell me to my face that they're jealous of me. And I go, everybody has their own gift. And I thank God throughout the day, every day, that I see the miracles that when I get to help people.
absolutely.
And so when they do that, and then you get betrayed, and then you just got to let go
Yep.
because there's not enough time to deal with this. And this happened in my family. It's not a secret that I have a sister that I let go.
Yeah.
There's only so much betrayal of sisterhood that you can take.
Yeah.
And along with that, had to let go some of her kids. But I go, on the other side, and this is what I mean, someday when we're both dead, we'll figure
Yeah.
it out. But I
Yeah.
don't have enough
Absolutely.
time. I don't have
Absolutely.
enough time. And you know what? It's like we have to respect ourselves. And I have people like Carla and Crisscross Applesauce and Kimmy and everybody that I can count as a friend. So we can let
Absolutely.
people go. It's all right.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Just
you know what?
easily.
Sometimes it's for the best, because you know what? Sometimes you have to let go in order for them to help. See, like they're draining you of everything that you got financially and all this other stuff. They always call on you. In the moment you're probably cutting them off, right? At this moment that you're cutting them off, all of a sudden you're the worst person in the whole wide world. Well, guess what? Sometimes they need to be cut off so that they can stand up on their own and be able to do their own thing, and to kind of, you know what I mean? You can only help people so much before they come in and they're just like wanting it. It becomes expected. It's not even like, oh, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for helping me. No, you know what? A hand up and a hand out are two different things.
Well, Kimmy, go with God, and I know that everybody was sending some protection for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so
Absolutely, Lindy.
guess what? I did not get us a guest tonight. I've been so busy.
That's
I've
okay.
been trying to get stuff done so I could do a special project. And so I have a whole bunch of people that want to be a guest. I've got to call them up. I got to send
Oh,
them a
okay.
text. Yeah. But there's a couple things I wanted to talk about because you guys watch Coast to Coast, any of the viewers, Coast to Coast, listen to it. Not watch it, but listen to it. Um, so I used to watch Art Bell. Oh my God. I was so addicted to Art Bell and
Art Bell. I
Pahrump.
don't know who that is.
Oh my gosh! Well, you're missing out, but they still have his stuff on. Art Bell was a radio host that talked about conspiracy theories and ghosts and aliens,
Mm.
everything. And you can go still and listen to his broadcast. But now George Norrie is and I want George's job. I've
Oh,
said that lots of times.
I know who he is. Okay, I know who he is.
Oh, you know who he is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he took over Coast to Coast with Art Bell. Um, so now it's Coast to Coast with George Norrie. And I had a chance to be on the show, but I just didn't. think much of it. I mean, as far as whatever. And I go, I've always wanted that job. And but with more different stuff on it, because I get really bored when they have something that isn't paranormal or something on there. But
Yeah.
they had this girl on there, and her name was, I think it's Morgan. Oh gosh, Daimler. She knows everything about fairies. And I thought, well, I want her and Zoe on together. Great.
Yes.
So she's written lots of books, but she sat there. The one thing, so I'm listening, waiting for them to say that fairies are, can maybe not be nice and stuff, which she did refer to that.
Yeah.
But she said there's all kinds of different fairies. I was learning so much, so I went to look. She just wrote the dictionary of fairies, but it's kind of hard because I don't think I have experience with fairies. And so part of me is going, maybe not. But it was very interesting where she said, because I go, we all better just go, just in case there's fairies. And there's probably people here that say there's fairies. Never accept anything from a fairy.
Why?
Because they expect something in return. You'll lose your kid or something. I don't know.
Oh,
really? I know it.
Really?
They can be easily offended.
Really, Wendy?
Yes, there were so many things that she's like, never accept anything and never say thank you. She says, never say thank you because it means something different. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's too many rules to working with them.
Wow.
Well, that's why Wendy doesn't work with them.
Oh my goodness. I had no idea.
And I think we need to know these rules just in case something happens. But because when I didn't see any orbs tonight, but they usually shoot out when I'm doing a show.
They're quiet
And
right now.
last week I had this from over here. It went not that way, this way. A little white light went.
It went
and
like
I could see it, a white light. And I was like, what was that? Because it wasn't like what I usually see float out and go and jump, So, okay, I was just looking to see what Kate said. So anyway.
Why are you so angry, Kate?
Yeah. So it was so interesting. And I watched Coast to Coast because I want to know these things and how they talk to their guests, because that's what I want to do when I grow up. I think I'd be much more interesting, not that than George, but some of the guest hosts and some of the guests talking to them. But I thought that was really interesting that there was, we need to maybe reach out and see if she does, shows like ours, because I was like, she was just super serious about them.
I want to know.
And they look differently. Some might look like people and some not so pretty and, different things. And I was like, well, I want to know more about what these are and what's going on. But yeah, you guys do not accept anything because they'll want something back. Then you lose your good necklace.
Right. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I don't know about that. That's so weird. I had no idea.
Hey, Karen, a couple of times this week I've seen a quick flash go by in the hallway. Is it a spirit? You know what? Say it again.
It's her dog, the one that passed away. It's her dog.
Oh.
See him, he's running down the hallway. It's your papas. It's your puppers.
Sometimes too, the spirit dogs will tug or nip a little bit at your pant legs. And I had that in a seance. I'm like, something goes swoosh around and I'm like, what is that? What is that? They go, it's a dog.
I've seen that. We were doing a meditation at this one class that Keith and I used to attend in San Diego, and during the meditation, it was a Metatron meditation. It was very intense. But anyways, I could see because my eyes were closed, and I kept seeing, and everybody in the room, they kept seeing this dog that kept walking around, and it laid down next to me, and then it got up and it walked away, and then it was just kind of wandering around. So, but dogs they show up. They do show up. Absolutely. Yeah. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, that is always like when you least expecting something to rub against your leg or something. You're going,
And I knew it wasn't Keith, yeah, because he was like sitting in the other, like way over. Yeah, it was like way over on the other side. Were you in the same bench as me, honey? During that Metatron? I don't remember. I think it was one person per bench, so we like had no interference with our energy and stuff like that. Yeah, so it was. We didn't sit together. Keith said.
Oh, guy.
Yeah.
The first seance I ever went to me was scary. Well, outside of us doing our own at home.
Right.
Not knowing that we were invoking Satan or some demons. We were doing it ourselves.
Oh my
Isn't that something?
That's not on the agenda.
No.
Let's not put that on the agenda, Debbie, please.
The kid comes home with this big old devil thing. Mom, I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh my goodness.
Invoked the devil, and he needs a place to stay. No, it was scary, I think, because it was so dark. Because they want it pitch dark.
Yeah.
You know. Hi, Lisa.
Absolutely.
And so I kind of watched this thing on ectoplasm, and they still put the pictures that we know are faked. People put it on there as being the truth online, and it makes me crazy. Yeah. They've got cheesecloth. The people regurgitated the cheesecloth cloth, and then they would spit it up. Oh, I mean, how can you do that anyway?
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. It's not worth whatever they're scamming anybody out of. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like whatever. There's only been a couple pictures that I think look more legitimate, but this stuff that looks like cheesecloth. I mean, I'd be walking over and just go, you know. I mean,
I'm sure if it's going up, that's different, right? I mean, if it's going up and around and kind of like, wooshing around, but if it's just like falling out like handkerchiefs, come on.
If I had my flashlight right now, I would have grabbed it and just went like this, because I would, honest to goodness, I would really want to see what was really happening. But the one that I was in, you could go in and check. I was a teenager. I wasn't going to get up and check everything. And then they have the big chair and the curtains, and that's all kind of enclosed. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? I'll have a spirit right here.
Yeah.
Well, hi. Okay. What do you got to tell me?
Yeah.
I can see you. Yeah. And this is what you're wearing. But for seance, we got to be in a friggin' dark area with the thing. And so I don't know. They say they need that to manifest something, maybe to manifest something, solid, maybe, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or the hand. Oh my God, those are spooky pictures when they take pictures and there's a hand coming out of the little closet area. Well, but I don't know. I see spirits and you see spirits, and we don't have to have in the daytime.
I think sometimes, where we went to school, where we started at school in Encinitas, we would do a dark, what they call the dark room, but it wasn't completely dark. It was just enough to where those that weren't sensitive enough to see it, kind of like when you take a picture and you can see it there, like the white and you could see the angel wings and stuff like that. It's like on a white wall. It was very different though, but those that are not as sensitive are able to at least see that much, where we would be able to see like the full body. Those of us that could see it, but then the others, they could at least get the outline of it. So I know that's kind of why they do the dark room like that, so that the whiteness, the brightness does come through and you can see it, in the light. I mean, in the darkness, the light, the orb that goes, so you'll be able to see it. It's an actual orb. But other than that, where you and I, others can see like, okay, I can see somebody standing there. Like it doesn't, you know what I mean? Where others that are not that sensitive cannot see that. So they put the
Yeah,
books
well,
out.
I teach it a little bit differently when somebody wants to see a spirit. I just say, I've got this like Navajo white, wall,
Yes.
and it'll be in the distance. And I say, okay, now this is what get somebody in your mind, be it somebody living or dead, doesn't matter, and envision them standing there. But I want you to see the head, and then let's go down to the rest of the body. Okay, and then see the feet. Now, what are they wearing? What's on their head? Are they wearing glasses? So they can see that person sitting, standing there.
Yeah.
Then when we bring a spirit in, it will morph, but they've got that figure in their mind.
Yeah.
And then they can go right in, stare at the wall, and the person forms.
Yeah.
And
Okay. So yeah, it's similar. It's
yeah.
similar. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But it's really cool though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of people
Oh
have seen it
yeah.
more in the, and they can see the white, because I remember there was a guy who was sitting there, and there was a dog that came and laid down in front of him. The guy was really nice, right? And he was the first one that sat there. So he sat against the wall. The room was dark, and we would sit there and we would say what we saw. Like a spirit came through, or like some people, like we saw the dog walk up, and this is like white, fuzzy. The dog, the spirit walked up, laid down in front of him. Then there was an angel that came down with wings. We could see all in white. It was just like a white fuzz, like just like his ancestors, like his spirit guides, that kind of thing. It was really weird. And then just like white orbs would come around. So the guy actually had a lot of activity around him. And
Wow.
it was really interesting because that was the last time we saw that guy in class. Because we were like, yeah, you have like all these people around you, like a spirit,
Like,
angel. And I think he got spooked because he
oh
was
yeah.
just like, oh, okay. And then we never seen him after that. Because he never came back to class.
Oh
So
my
I'm like,
gosh.
oh, some people just don't know because they know something's there. You sense something's there. You feel it.
Well,
And,
so many people don't want my
but
husband
knowing
being
it.
one,
Yeah, knowing it,
Yeah.
being confirmed. Either like, oh, I sense somebody's there, but then you're like, whatever. But when it's confirmed, that's when people get
Yeah.
all like, whoa, hadn't seen him
Maybe
since.
there is something here. Kate says, but you still can see smoky figures in the dark. Yes,
Absolutely.
because that is that ectoplasm. That is that true ectoplasm, and they get very wispy. And I have mostly women that come. I had a man the other night, but mostly women come, and they just kind of form. You see them, and they'll be by my bed watching me, and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Very sweet. And then when they go away, they just shoot, goes
Yeah.
away. It's very strange. Oh, here's a
Sometimes, yeah. She was saying her grandfather, yeah, he just comes in and he checks on. Yeah, they do that all the time. They do that all
okay.
the time.
She says he kisses her. The ghost
Mhm.
kisses her, and like I'm like a back off. I don't. Nobody's touching me. No
Yep.
ghost.
Yep.
I'll watch you. I'll give messages from you, but you back it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
know.
Absolutely.
No. Look at Kate says.
Yeah.
Ouija boards scare me. My child friend always wanted me to do it. I would not.
Yeah.
So coast to coast, they were talking about Ouija boards the other night. And they had stories. Oh my gosh, they had stories.
Yeah.
Um, and George Norrie is a don't ever do Ouija board person. And the person that was on the show was like, yes, Ouija boards, here we go. you know, and so that
Whoa.
was like, I was like, oh no, your
Yeah.
grandfather wouldn't hurt you. It's just I don't want them touching me. I have had them go through me. It's just not a fun experience. Plus, it goes back to and when I do cemetery things and I have people with me, they do get their hair pulled, they do touch their shoulders and things. They're just like hi,
Yeah.
type of thing. But I've had experience with the hag, I've had experience with the guy walking through me, and it's
Yeah.
just not a fun feeling. And so I'm just like, back off. It's good,
Yeah.
I'll work with you,
Absolutely.
but you need to stay over there.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
because I mean, any of these old, sci-fi shows, everything gets no. You don't want anything next to you. Go
Yeah.
away.
No,
So,
that's not even cool. Absolutely. Yeah.
and
Go
those
ahead.
smoky figures, I don't think tend to be able to do much to you. The hag is different because she froze me,
Yeah.
bitch.
I know, right? Yeah.
but,
She's the one
but
you don't want. That's she's like the
yeah,
guy, the Hat Man, right? She's like the Hat
yeah,
Man.
yeah,
Like,
she's
I think she's
bad.
worse than the Hat Man. I think she's a lot worse than the Hat Man.
She pretty much, will feed on your energy and stuff, but she will give you paralysis.
Yeah.
And the Hat Man, I didn't have any problems with him. I went right down to the basement of that building
Yeah.
and chased him around, and then we saw
Damn it,
the big
Debbie.
painting of him,
Damn
and
it,
I'm like,
Debbie.
whoa.
Yes, you're scaring the Hat Man. You're reversing the you're
I
reversing the
think most
roles.
of them
Damn it.
should be. I don't think a hag could come back in ever in my lifetime. And definitely I was pissed, but I was never experienced her before. So
Yeah.
I've experienced her now. So
Yeah.
the bitch go down.
I know,
I'm
right?
just like, you are
Oh my
not.
gosh.
You're
You're like,
not
I
gonna
got
do it
crisscross
again.
applesauce on my side. You're tripping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's just
yeah.
crazy. It's crazy, man. That whole scenario thing. It's like,
Well, let's switch to this. Last night, I think it was last night, was all about UFOs, and they said they are going to come and reveal themselves.
oh, they're already here. They already have.
No, but they're going to, hello,
Yeah,
hello, President Biden, whatever. They're going to totally
absolutely.
reveal themselves. So how are we
Absolutely.
all going to do through that?
Well,
I'm
you
not
know what?
prepared for that one.
You know what? I think a lot of people are just, I think it's kind of like already in the know, certain things. But I mean, I think people have gone through so much shock that some are going to lose their minds, but others are going to be like,
I know that's right.
what's next? You know what I mean?
I
What's next?
know it. It was like 2020. We
Yeah,
started like every single month was a new, and we always had the pandemic, but every single month was the Hornets and
yeah,
something else. You
yeah,
guys remember all the crazy things every
absolutely.
single month, and we're just like, what?
Yeah.
What next?
Well,
But we made a lot of
absolutely.
fun out of it too.
Absolutely. Well, that was my thing. I've said it all along that they've been here. I mean, they've been here for way before we were even around. But the thing is that when we look at it, it's like they're helping to guide us. I'm not saying all of them out there are good, but what I am saying is that a lot of them out there, they're helping us so we don't freaking blow each other up here. Blow up the earth and doing much worse than what we're doing. Already. And the thing about it is that there's so much that they can teach us, like they have already. I mean, there's so much knowledge out there. But when we look at it, it's like my spirit guide tells me, he's like, you people are never going to be ready for most things in your life, but we can't continue to push you into the unknowing. When it's like when you're learning something for the first time, you're nervous, but then you step up and you become more comfortable. That's something there's just so much knowledge out there to teach us that it's like it's being like we're being pushed into opening and go.
Carla, I see you frozen. Is Carla talking, you guys? Carla? Let me see if I can bring her back. Okay. Let me see if she can come back in. Carla, if you can hear me, go out and then come back in. She kind of went twangy and then off. Albury's, she's out. She's going to come back in. What is March 26th? I have to go back. I need to get the time to do this and listen to my predictions thing because there was something in March and something in February that I hit on, and I was worried about what that meant. I know that one of the things that I saw said we go fast and we didn't expect what the results. So I need to go look at that. So I'm still looking for Carla. Not quite sure what happened. Big changes on that day. I'm writing myself a note because I need to go uh, look at my prescription, hold on a sec. Uh, there she comes. I need to go back
Sorry,
and look at the predictions.
I'm like, honey, I'm home. Sorry.
There you are. That's fine.
Anyways, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. We're gonna be pushed into evolution, re-evolution.
So Aubrey's journey was asking about March 26th. And I do remember that I saw something in February and something in March happening that I'm worried about. So I got to go back. I keep saying this, and I was going to do it today, and listen to my predictions. But I don't know why people are talking about it. I haven't heard that one. March 26th.
On for what?
It's just they have what big changes on that day. Let me have my say here. This is what I feel happens a lot in the metaphysical astrological realm. People pick dates, and it can be we're going to have some quarter moon or whatever, an eclipse or this. And I'm telling you, we have to take it with a grain of salt because they say that the big thing is going to happen here and there, and nothing happens. So I will look at that. Aubrey says something will happen to Biden, not necessarily health, but it looks like Kamala will be our president. Oh,
could be.
I would have to take cards for that.
Yeah.
When the funny thing, when I made the prediction for the United States the beginning of last April, I said that the President Trump was in the past. And I said what emerges during 2020 is an ambitious male. And then as I went in, and of course I saw what happened in November, mid-end of November, I was chanting to be careful, we suffer great losses. And in that the virus was coming back and again, which happened. But when January came, I saw the same male, the ambitious male crossed with the Queen of Swords, very strong woman. But let me tell you this, and I haven't told anybody this before. I saw the crossing card of her go faint. And I don't know why. It wasn't because I've got the cards down there. And I'm looking at the cards. I have him, and then I have her, the strong, opinionated, legal card of justice theme. And she went very pale. The card, I could see it go pale. And I haven't figured that one out yet. But of course, in January, they emerged. But it was funny that it went pale. So I didn't know if it meant that it was a lesser thing, like vice, I figured it was vice president. But I don't know why it kind of went pale, which was weird. But we could do another predictions. We need to look ahead because I did it till April and I've done February, March. I got to go back and look at, but we do need to look at this variant and some more things. We do need to get some cards and find out what's going to happen. Sure. Today was great because we just we're in our new slot here. Tomorrow we have free readings. Tomorrow's all readings, you guys.
Yes.
At 6:30 p.m. Pacific, we're just gonna do readings one after the other, after the other, after the other. And then I'll be here Friday doing it. And hopefully on Saturday you'll be there.
I will be here, but I will be back on Saturday. Yes, I have revamped. I rebooted. I rebooted. All right. Yeah.
There's something though, a favor for all you guys that are watching. If you're interested in Reiki and learning how to heal and heal yourself, Kathy Milanowski is going to be on tomorrow. morning. And she is going to once a month, and she has been all over the world. She has got the kindest heart, and she gives long distance Reiki for free right on the show. She's going to teach you how to do Reiki. She has taught people everywhere, and she's gone through all the education. And she is going to be on Psychicfixes Facebook page. Okay. And also, I think streaming from hers as well at the same time. But please watch her if you want
Yeah,
to learn
she's
how to
amazing.
do this.
Yeah,
I'm going to be watching, so you can say hi to me
yeah,
because I want to learn this. You
she's
know,
an
it can
amazing
be
healer.
rather expensive to learn how to do this. And out of, I want to get this part of Psychic Fixes to get the chakra thing and the healing thing and all that stuff
Absolutely,
going. And
absolutely.
so also I'm looking for an astrologist if they want to have their own show on Psychic Fixes. I would love to facilitate that. So definitely watch Kathy tomorrow. She's brand new and she needs an audience.
Yes,
Um,
she's lovely. It's Pacific time, Kate.
yeah, 6:30 Pacific. Uh, um, our show? Is she asking about our show?
Yeah, she says your time or my time, Debbie. Kate was asking. So everything is
Yeah,
Pacific time. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
And
except
I
for
believe she's
she
like 11:30 or something like that, which is 8:30 our Pacific.
is she.
11:30.
What time
Something
is her show tomorrow? 8:30.
I don't know.
Okay, that's
I
okay.
think
You
it's
know,
8:30 my time. You guys check our events.
yeah, because she's in where? She's in Wisconsin.
Yes.
Yeah, so she's in
Central time.
Central
2
time.
hours.
Yeah,
2 hours.
she's 2 hours ahead of us. Yeah.
So, but do go look at our events and it's up there.
Yeah.
She put her own up there and that'll tell you what time. Do you ever take a photo of the drawing card set to document an important card reading? I do a video. So I have a video when I did the United States and I did California and I did Florida. I was on a show and I looked at Florida for the people. Those are all on video. And yeah, so I can prove it.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And I do audio files and all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, you can't just let yourself do it and say, "Oh yeah, I knew that because I had card."
Yeah.
We I'm all about validating, so I make sure that I have it on audio and it's all, the audio
Dated.
has the time in it and everything. And also now I'm doing video. And I did my magic boxes today, so I'm not accepting any more orders for magic boxes for February, but I started them today and I do a video reading for the whole month for everybody. And I got that done today. And then next week I'll be doing crystal grids for them. And the next after that, candle rituals. And the next after that, oracle readings. You know, that's only $40. It's so crazy, but
I love it.
I love doing it. I love
I
doing it.
love it. I'm gonna get
I'll
one
let,
next month.
I'll let everybody know in March.
Yeah.
The end of the month, we'll start selling them again. We got a little window of time, but we're just about out of time. That
Yeah.
went fast.
It did, didn't it? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
It sure did.
So anyway, I think I'm going to be teaching Sailor Valentine's next week on Monday. I think it's $1.99 for my class. And I have two cameras here, and I have a wooden box and lots of shells and starfish and all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to be crafting. And I'm going to post you guys, whoever's going to take the class, I'm going to post what you guys should have to make your sailor's Valentine. It's a really neat story. And we're going to build one right here on my desk, and it's going to be fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going to show how to do it so somebody, will want to get out their glue and do all of that. It'll be a lot of
Nice.
fun. So do check our events. We have a lot of stuff going, and I'm going to be doing some YouTube updates and commercials and stuff like that. So you guys are going to know what's going on because I know the information's on Facebook. I got to get it on YouTube so that you guys can be in on some of the other things that we're doing. So you guys, we will see you tomorrow and we'll do readings. But next week we're giving away, and I don't have them here, but we got a stack of t-shirts we're giving away Monday and Tuesday.
Good
So
stuff.
if you like Cinnabons, you're going to have that t-shirt.
Woo!
We'll
Good
do a
stuff.
drawing. It'll be fun. You guys, all right. Carla, stay on, and
I
we're going
will.
to say
Absolutely.
goodbye to everybody. Thank you so much for hanging in there. And we'll be letting you know we're going to have Kim Ing on and a lot of people. So we're going to get them booked this week. All right. Bye-bye.
Nice. Thank you. Bye bye,
Yes, I
guys.
can't
Love you.
wait.